Hi everybody, my name's Rebecca and welcome back to my bookish travels. It has been a while and I apologize. It has just been a lot of other things taking place where I've been putting my priority of sitting down, filming videos to the side, and I want to get back into doing that, not putting it to the side, sitting down, filming the videos, and sharing them with you guys. So I hope you enjoy today's video. As you can tell from the title, it's going to be the first of quite a few because honestly, I have been buying a lot of books. I've gotten a bit better, but I honestly need to curb my spending and curb my book purchases because, guys, so many books. So many books. At the end of this series of book hauls, I will be sharing with you something that I did purchase to try to curb it because I don't think it's going to work for this year, but hopefully it will curb it for next year. So today I'm going to show you 10 books that either I purchased or was gifted, and I hope you guys enjoy. Here we go. So out of the 10 books, this is the only one I was gifted. My older sister got it for me for my birthday, and it is this gorgeous box set of the world of Peter Rabbit. It opens up, guys. I feel like there needs to be some really beautiful music playing while opening this. This is all of the books. They are all hardcover. They are beautiful. This is a little box that they come in. I'm gonna just close this. I'll just show you all of the sides. My sister is an amazing human being who does periodically watch my content. So thank you. I love my birthday gift. And honestly, this is just a stunning edition of Beatrix Potter. I have loved Beatrix Potter's writing and artwork since I was a little girl, and at the age that I'm at now, that love is never going to disappear. The next one I ended up buying in a used bookstore when I was in Ottawa, and it's called The Black Squirrel, and my friend is the one who introduced me to it. I'm so thankful because it is an amazing bookstore. And it is this stunning cloth-bound edition of the Arthur Rackham Fairy book. And this one was in the used bookstore for $20. I normally try not to talk about prices for books, but guys, this is just such a beautiful book. Like, just to look how stunning this book is. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous. The next one that I have here is one that I literally I feel like I forced myself to sit 48 hours before I allowed myself to click that purchase button. It was right after I finished the first one, and it is The Fires of Vengeance by Evan Winter. Guys, these covers, first off, are amazing, but this fantasy series is just phenomenal. Absolutely and completely envelopes me in this world, and I cannot wait to pick up the second one and read it. It is so well done, and I was not disappointed with the first book, and I expect I shall not be disappointed with this one either. Next, I got Where the Crawdad Sings by Delia Owens, and I ended up picking up this beautiful deluxe edition of the book from Chapters, and honestly, guys, like, it's just such a stunning edition of the book. So beautiful. I know that there is a film out for this book already. I haven't watched it. I really want to kind of just sit and read the book and just kind of be immersed in the story, because I follow a book group on Facebook, and every single person that has read this book just says you need to sit there for a bit in the story before you actually watch the movie. So I want to do that and see how I feel about this story that everybody seems to really love. Next two that I'm going to show are ones that my one friend ended up recommending. The first is A Rip Through Time by Kelly Armstrong. I've never read anything by Kelly Armstrong, but this one sounds really interesting. Our main character ends up falling downstairs or passing out. Something happens and she ends up getting transported back in time during the time of Jack the Ripper. And it just sounds so spooky, and it's just right up my alley on a book that I'm very intrigued by and definitely want to try reading. The other one my friend read and loved, and that is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and she could not rave enough about this book. She said that you need to read it. It's so good. So obviously I picked it up. Haven't read it yet. Story of my life. But I am very intrigued to read this book. The next one I have is Book Lovers by Emily Henry, and I had another friend that I believe read Beach Reads by this author and said that the writing style was amazing and like the perfect summer read. So I ended up coming across this one and I was like, great, let's try reading this one and see what I think about it. I don't actually know much about it, but I'm figuring from the cover that it's about two people that probably meet on a holiday, and they both have brought books with them and end up exchanging their picks while they're on holidays. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, but that's kind of the vibe I was getting from this cover. And I'm like, I want to read it without knowing anything at all. So the next two I have are very funny story. They're both by the same author, and I didn't actually realize they were by the same author when I bought them. I was just like, these sound interesting. Obviously, I should read them. Also, the covers are really beautiful. So the first is Rebel Soul by Axie O. And again, beautiful cover. And then the other one is The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, which this one is just a stunning cover. I didn't realize that these were both by the same author until I started looking at them a little bit closer. But both of them are in the perspective of Asian characters, and I love reading from like other perspectives, but I also really, really love the Asian culture, so I'm really intrigued to read these, and they probably are bumped up higher than some of the other books on my list, solely because they are of that culture. So I'm intrigued to see. I believe this one's a dystopian, and then this one is connected to like a historical story, I believe, in the Asian culture. So again, very intrigued. Cannot wait to read these. All right, and on to the final book. This one, I know for those of you that know where I am in this series, you're going to be like, listen, you've only read the first two. Why did you buy like the 9th book in the series? You should wait till you get there. No, I didn't want to wait. And that is Never Never by Serena Valentino. This is part of her Villains series. And for those of you that do not know, I don't know if the paperbacks do this, but I love the hardcovers because they always have this feature going on with them. I love it. I was a miss with the first one. The second one was a hit, and I can't wait to continue on in the series. But this is the most recent one that came out. I do own all of the ones that I haven't read in hardcover. I need to continue on reading in this series and hopefully finish it off. I don't know if she has plans to continue writing or if this is the final one in the book series. I don't know, but I did get it and I cannot wait to read this one and kind of see what she does. I really enjoy reading her villain stories. I may not always love what she do. I may not always like what she does with the story. For example, wasn't a big fan of the first one in the series, but the second one, I really enjoyed the spin that she took with it. And I think with how the author writes, being able to like and dislike the work but respect it is a really big thing and not always something you see. So that is how I feel about this author. It's one that I can agree with, I can agree to disagree with, but I can respect the actual effort that has gone into producing the story that the author has created. So guys, this was the last one. There is all of the books in this first part I wanted to share with you guys. And there is definitely lots more to come. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to discuss more, feel free to do so in the comments down below. And if you want to stick around and watch more of these videos as they come out, feel free to stick around. And if you've read any of these and think that I should bump it up higher on my list, please let me know. I'm always open to discussing more with you guys. Until next time, stay safe and stay well, and I will see you then. Bye!